business build. Oh, okay. Business building 101. So there was a lot of on last session. It was really, really good, by the way. We got to go through some tools and everybody got the opportunity to use their product to share their screen. And so I wanted to, this week, I wanted to kind of step up a little bit and kind of try to, you know, lead and guide in a place that I'm capable of doing. So being that this is Boot Camp 101, this is some things, you know, that we're learning like kind of at the P150 level. I myself, Odia, Miss Break Bread, being a P150, I can at least kind of share with you my experience, what got me to P150, and then also some things we've been doing. So this actual broadcast is kind of geared to more like social media because it is a way to help build your team. And so I was sharing on yesterday, last night, like I just happened to go in the back office, looking at some things, and someone had signed up on my team. They didn't call, they didn't tell me anything. Like I think it was the 12th they signed up.
Yes, let's go.
At some point, you know, they seen something that they liked. There was something going on, but whatever it was, it stuck in their head, right? When I realized who the individual was, that was somebody I talked to, like that was one of the first out the run, like, you know, when we did the call centers. And so I noticed that person was constantly liking though my social media, saying, oh, I like this. Oh yeah, I gotta remember this and that. And then I had looked in my messenger and she had even sent some messages saying that, hey, you know, I'm gonna do it, you know, I'm gonna do it. And she did, and she didn't even reach out. So I do believe that social media does help, and it can add to your team with you unknowingly. Like when you plant those seeds, social media can water them. So I'm gonna share my screen and just share some things that I've been using. Now I'm no master, what do they call it, master trainer as Miss UK is, but I tell you one thing, I'm giving it my best.
The master girl.
I'm giving it my best shot. So I had to I don't know, is my screen upside down or is it the right side? Because I have to use it upside down. You see it?
Yes, the right way.
Okay, perfect. So first, I want to show what I did from last week as kind of like a homework assignment, something I wanted to do, but I also went ahead and created oh my gosh, a presentation so that I can have something to do. And I actually followed through and had that by myself. You know, I talked it over, you know, ran it to Miss UK. And then I didn't want to keep bothering her. I can't explain it. Like, I want to spread my wings. I know she's there, but I want to take my business into my hands. That's very important when you come in this space. That needs to be like one of your affirmations or your declaration, that you're going to be responsible for your future, your space, and you're going to work your business the hardest. You, not anybody else working harder than what you are. So that's kind of why I'm trying to like learn these things so that I can be productive. And then I can kind of leave like the hard stuff in Miss UK, right? We let her work out all the hard stuff and work through that. So I actually had an event and I created a Canva, a flyer from there. I had asked Miss UK. So this was the original event flyer. I posted it in Instagram as well as Facebook. And I'm going to talk about Facebook a little bit too. So as you see right here, I'm not sure if you can see in the left, it was a ladies' night, wine and mimosa, something, yada, yada, yada. So what I did is I took my picture. I had a Go Chairman picture and I had purple eyeshadow. I dropped that into the middle. The buttons on the side, I just put in the information that I wanted the people to have to stand out. Calling all boss chicks. I put the time. Initially, I wanted to do it, I think, on Saturday. And then immediately I found out, hey, you're going to be working on Saturday. And so I just moved it to Monday. I just changed the dates, pulled them down from the social media, put up the new ones, right? So I just talked about learn how to have an online store, no overhead, no products to keep up with, no payroll, making money while you sleep, leveling up. Put that in a big letters so it can be eye-catching. And I let them know that it's going to be Miss Break Bread, right? So I realized in my Facebook space, nobody knows who Miss Break Bread is. They only know Dia Richardson Morrison. So I took this opportunity to introduce my brand to Facebook because I do want to capture those 300-400 people over there. So I also put the Zoom ID down there, and I put the lock because I don't have a lot of followers. I don't have a lot of people, but I'm making it where it's easy access. You don't want people going through my audience, my target audience. I have to know them, right? They're not going to do a lot of steps. Like they're not going to keep putting in the right key or copy and paste. They need something to get them, right there. So I tried to make it as simple as possible. And so I came with this. Now I had asked Miss UK in the last class about a frame picture, a picture in the frame.
Ooh, did you find it?
Kind of, sort of, not really, but you'll see.
I can see one there.
So what I did is, right, because I initially put the flyer out on Thursday. I think it was Thursday, right? I think it was Thursday, but people probably forgot about it. They had a good time on the weekend. This happened, that happened, and they probably forgot. So I wanted to remind them. So I had already had a posting that I had on my site. I wanted on the previous one, I just gave them an idea. Hey, you're going to come and learn money. I didn't even tell them like what the format was. Here on this, right, I wanted to repeat their interest. I want to give them an idea. More important than that, I want them to not be worried about the money part. This particular flyer had already had that, 234, your own online store, don't miss out. So I took it and dropped it into the ECX picture into that little frame, but it's not moving. I wanted movement in it. And then I did the level up, and then I in turn dropped that. So now that's 3 layers, drop that on top of there, and just did the tonight, 7 p.m. EST. Remember the EST because people are in different time zones. I introduced myself again, Miss Break Bread. Come learn how to make money while you sleep, which was the previous at the top. And so this is what I used to do that. And then I had my event on last night. 3 people were on there. I was surprised. The 3 people were on there, and I got really good feedback from it.
It was also really good. I enjoyed it.
I wanted to also share this because this is boot camp, right? We're learning how to better ourselves in our business. And I get comfort when my other team members are on, because we can be like, I find myself maybe like starting to babble on, and then somebody can pick up on that and pick up and chime in and kind of like run it in. And so that on last night was really good, having some support, some other team members, other people. So I'm going to make sure when people are having stuff that I show up. And the reason being is because I want people to show up when I'm there, because it's a comfort thing. I'm just being honest, but together we can build our businesses. And so this is what I did through the Canva for the homework. And I want to also go over and show just some other things that I use, and just some basics that people may not know that I'm taking for granted as far as posting things. Okay. Anybody want to comment or anything?
I just want to say, like, hats off to you. Well done for doing your homework. 10 out of 10. You did a double-sided flyer, right? Because you're on the front with the criteria was to have produce a flyer using Canva, making sure that you have a picture of yourself on it, an image of yourself, and obviously what it is that you're presenting. So this was dope. I loved it. ECX classes are definitely the way forward. There's very big business in e-commerce right now, but particularly for the time of year. So I thought it was genius. The session yesterday was awesome. So yay, 10 out of 10. I'm excited.
I agree.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go here. So that's Canva. Now, here on my screen, I use, before getting introduced to Canva, I was using something else, and I've kind of started kind of mixing them together just to see what I do. So I do a lot of playing around, filtering through them. So the first thing I want to show is I use Word Swag, right? That's how I make a lot of the flyers. It's simply Word, W-O-R-D, swag, S-W-A-G. And they have, you can use your camera, you can do library, your own personal pictures, and then you can do free photos. So when you punch in free photos, let me go here. So most of these are pretty much the same. As far as when you're looking for stock photos or photos to kind of a picture to put with your words. And so you can simply punch in whatever it is that you want to. What I like to do is I tend to scroll through the pictures, just like I'm telling you now, right? And I find something. I don't know. I wait, kind of like the spirit to kind of speak to me. I did one where it was Miss UK had made a mention on Clubhouse. She was like, a people over profits. So I punched in people profits, and I found a rack of change with somebody over it and just made the caption. So sometimes, like, let me see if I can do one. Okay, so this picture right here, right? It's a $1 bill. So like, I would say something like, I would take this picture, right? And I'm going to create a marketing thing. I would say something like, don't bet your last dollar. Join my team and invest your last dollar with, I don't know, precise marketing tools or precise banking software. I would use something with that $1. Definitely don't bet your last dollar, because that's going to make people look, right? What's she talking about? And then I would do some type of catchphrase with that. So with this program here, as you can see, it's you can go to the next section. You can double tap. You can put in whatever you want to put in here. They also have some stay hungry, huh? Let me just use that. Oh, look what happened. So they have some things like, I picked stay hungry, but it gave me, if you don't imagine, nothing ever happens at all. So I'm just going to use this, right? Just for an example. And then you write done. So there's the text, right? John Green said that I don't know something, green money, I don't know. But down here at the bottom, this is a little more simpler, because it just has, the different text that you want to go through. So this is what I came to the table with. And then, Ms. UK introduced us into some new product, and I just started stepping my game up. You can change the colors, you can change the font. Oh, that looks so pretty, but you almost can't see the U, but that is pretty. I'm gonna do something with that. And then you can just change, the styling of the letters and colors. You also can add images. Let me show you something else. So with this system, there is another brand, same Story Swag. It's Story Swag instead of Word Swag. So right here, you can create stories and slideshows. So for today, I'm just going to simply do stories. And then I'm going to use, just kind of show you, this is my personal photos. So you have the option, you can use those, you can do free photos, you can do free videos. But since this is for video, Story Swag versus Word Swag, I'm going to use a video, right? Let me see if I have something. No, I made my, I'll use this one. I made my schedule, my trading schedule. So I'll use this. I just picked this man running. I'm sorry, let me go back. Okay. So right here, you can take the picture, you can double tap, you can still put text on it. I just put run with the vision. That's just the first thing popped in my head, right? You can add music to it. I'm sorry. Tell me if y'all hear that. They have generic music. Of course, you can put whatever music you want to put with it, right? So say like if you were, I don't know, maybe you were trying to encourage people after, especially after Mr. Terry talked to us on last week about empowering people, you may be trying to empower people. So there may be something that you want to attach, like run with the vision. And then you may be having a run it up session or something, you know, let's run up the back office, let's get people in. So those are different things that you can use with that. I use this also to make a video for one of the other team members because this particular music had her name in it, and I took some footage from where we went to an event, and hold on. Okay, where we went to an event, and I used it to kind of highlight her for her social media. So you can put multiple things in, you know, whatever that pops in your mind. There's a lot of different scenarios with that. So let me come out of there. Okay, so I want to kind of also talk about, because a lot of people, some people on here, we have different people from with different knowledge as far as technology is concerned. And so some people are very new to Instagram. Some people are very new to Facebook as well. Oh, Dr. China's live. Oh, no,
And I just thought the same thing, like, oh, yeah. I wanna see.
So it's very tempting. So I just want to show, like, here, I'm going to go to my personal page. I try to stay consistently with the purple and gold are kind of like my theme colors for my social media. Of course, there's things that are not on here that are purple and gold, but just trying to get some uniformity in it. Also, once things have passed, we should be going through and taking those things down, so we constantly have a fresh look on those pages. If you have your social media and you want to do posting, right here at the top where it says my name, right to the right, you'll see a square with a plus on it. You'll simply push there, and this is how you can create posts. A lot of people weren't aware of this. They weren't aware of how to get their QR scan code. When I'm going to, this is just like a nugget real quick. When I'm going to an event somewhere, or I'm going to be somewhere where it's a lot of people, it can be a family event, it could be work, it just depends. The last thing, I will screenshot my QR code, right? Why do I screenshot my QR code when I'm going to be somewhere where I can prospect? Because if I screenshot it, it's last in my photos section, right? Also, we're in a season of COVID. Nobody really wants to touch and write down things, and people don't keep paper. Not only people are very busy, they're not going to sit there, open their Instagram, punch your name in. Is that you? No, put an S instead of a Z. It's Ms. Break Bread. You know what I'm saying? But if you keep that QR code right there in your photo app, when you approach someone, hey, how you doing? Oh yeah, okay, I see that. Hey, listen, I want you to follow me, and I have a lot of information on my site that can really help you. Oh, don't worry, it's not going to take that long. Pull your camera out, bam. And then you know what I do? I'm not aggressive, But what I say is, oh yeah, that's me right there. Push the blue button, push the blue button. They don't want you touching their phone. So they're going to push the blue button because they don't want you touching their phone. So I just say, yeah, that's me. And so now that person is following me. I have the opportunity to capture that person's information and maybe later drop one of those fancy flyers into their inbox. Hey, I had this last week, you missed out, but this is the type of information that I use. You can recycle flyers. Hey, I had this last week. It was really good. A lot of people's lives were changed. Don't worry. I'm going to let you know when my next one is coming up. You know what I'm saying? And then they have something they can look at, right? They don't have to commit to it. So they're not going to be scared to open it up because I clearly stated it's already happened, but this is the type of information that I'm providing. And so they have that in their inbox. They can later go back if they forget, oh, let me go in the inbox. She sent in my inbox. Let me see what that lady's name was. Let me see how I can get in contact with her. And so that's another way to do that. But right here with Create, you can do posts, you can do stories, you can do IGTV videos, you can do reels, you can go live. Eventually, when your videos that you're posting, if they're over a certain amount, they end up going anyway to story highlights. It's just a way that you can expand your brand. It's a way that you can bring people to your team. You can work smart and not hard. And so social media, like, it's not going anywhere and it is very prevalent. I just seen somebody that has like 1 million something people. And so I found out too that you can pay for likes. You can pay for social media traffic. Is anybody aware of that that's on this call?
Yes, I have heard of that before.
Okay, so in the past, I
pay
looked
for
at
traffic.
Yeah, so in the past, I was like, that's kind of crazy. Like, you want people to like, right? But I had to think about something. I had to say, on my personal, like, I consider Facebook like my personal space prior to now, right? Social media now is all a way for me to market myself. And so originally, like, no, I don't want to pay people to like me and to be a friend. But when you're thinking about an advertisement budget, right? That's one of the easiest ways to bring traffic to your site. Even embedded in both of these places, you get things, they give you $10, boost this post, get your $10 to boost this post. It's just putting it in more people's vision, in their space. They're able to see it. A lot of times we don't realize when we see things, how it enters into our mind, into our psyche. And so when you look at it as advertising, it could help you because you're drawing traffic to your website. The traffic that you join to your website gets access to their traffic. And so now you're compounding people that are going through your website or going by your website, and it's getting put out and it's shared out and things along that line. And sometimes people share it up, How many times a lot of times I went and said, oh, this social media thing is here. Look what this person said, not even realizing I'm sharing it to another whole audience. So that is something that, you can do and take insight on. I want to show you Facebook, about marketing on Facebook.
Before you go on to that, Miss Braitwell, I just want to say something on that point regarding buying likes, etc. It is something that can be, like you said, an investment into your business. Let me put this light on right here. It's so dark. 1 second. Yeah, however, it depends on for example, you want everything to convert. You want things to be conversion. So you want things to also be like relevant. Sometimes a lot of those sites that sell those things, it could just be bots, bots, and that can also interfere with your algorithm for authentic users. So you can buy 1,000 likes with 1,000 bots that don't really exist. It kind of the credibility of your page can drop. So, for example, if I go to someone's page and they've got 100,000 likes and no comments, I know that that's not real people. That's not real engagement. So likes can attract likes, so you and followers attract followers, right? If you go to a company and they've not, they've been around for 2 years and they've got 20 followers, you might be thinking, oh, what's this? So if they boosted their their situation by going and buying some followers or what have you, then maybe they would attract real ones. But you have to use wisdom with those things. It can work. Boosting posts and promoting posts, that's a great way to naturally get likes and engagement. I would pay for that rather than these apps that sell bots as likes and
Yes,
things of that
yes,
nature.
most definitely. Yes. Thank you, Miss UK, for adding that and clarifying that.
Okay.
So as far as Facebook is concerned, right? So here's my Facebook page. Hopefully it'll load these people and these things. So this is an untapped area for me. So let me go to, oh, not new. Okay. So here, I just wanted to show you where I brought over the flyers from Instagram to Facebook. The individuals that were on the call last night, they were from Facebook. They came on from Facebook when I shared that and put that out there. So Facebook people, can do more comments and things like that. I haven't did anything as far, I did a few, let's see what I have here. Oh, so I did the original one that I had, the first one, just telling them I was doing it. And then I did the follow-up. And then most of this stuff is like my personal space, but I think I'm going to bring it in. I think I did one of the daily declarations, shared that on there. And so I did the people over profits. I did the new business. And so this one right here, that's the new business hour thing. This lady that was, what's the other one? Let me see. She came from one of these. So I think it's best to use whatever your social media items that you have, whatever if it's Instagram or Facebook. People tend, I don't know, what's your thought on Facebook, Miss UK?
Sorry, what was that? I just stepped away for a second.
No, I'm sorry. No, that's no. I was saying, what is your thought as far as on Facebook?
So it's funny because we did a training on this. We used to do this on Road to Riches as well. So what it is that each social media platform, they serve a purpose. They have a different audience, they have different target market. They also market, or you show content in different ways. So you have to be very clear on why you're using that, etc. So when we spoke about Facebook, and we took a general consensus first, it wasn't just Miss UK's thoughts and feelings. So how did we start it? So the audience of Facebook, we general consensus, the feedback was that it's an older audience. Also that it's probably more going to be like what you're saying, personal. You're going to have longer text or posts, like on an IG or a Twitter. It's short, sharp, and to the point. It's a quick turnover. Where with Facebook, you're not really, you get a lot of nosy people who are gonna stand and stare, but not necessarily going to it depends, because you can do business on Facebook because it's a marketplace. Also now it's turned into a marketplace, and it links to many other platforms. But I just think it's a slower pace. I think the target market is a little bit older, and Facebook is really about collecting data. It's great for the business. It's great for e-commerce. It's even great in our business where you're gathering
in the e-commerce spot.
Yeah, it's a it's a marketplace, it's a data collection website. You know, there's a lot of information, it collects a lot of demographic, you know, people's age, location, what they like, where they live, what they did, what they're connected to, the things that they buy, you know, it collects a lot of data, and data is currency. You can do a lot with data, right? When you've got a profile, you know, on people, etc. So no, it is a great tool to use, because they also have, it's more niche, or you can be more niche on there as far as groups. So you can find groups, specific groups of people, and target them. It's easier to target people on Facebook. But then the conversion, like for our business, you just gotta know how to use it, and the type of things to post. The type of things that you'll post on Instagram are not necessarily gonna run on Facebook, and vice versa, if that makes sense. There's a different attention span and different audience. So yeah, that's my thoughts.
Okay. And so let me come out of here, and then we will do a Canva. So okay, so I'm gonna do do you want me to do a post, make a flyer? Let's see. So I'm gonna do an Instagram post. Okay, let's see what this is. All right, so I'll do an Instagram post so you can get an idea. Let's do one, try to find one with a picture. Okay, I'll do this one. No, no, let's go out of here. So it has, and for Canva, it has the options of if you want to do a post or you want to do a story. So let's just do this one because I can write something on it, right? Okay. So, all right. So I want to add, you have to give the app permission to use your photos. So this is a little bit different than on my phone. Uploads, on the left-hand side, you'll see uploads. I'm gonna hit uploads. I'm gonna just take 3 pictures. I hope I am right, yes. So you're just gonna take them and slide them to there. Grab it. Oops. Let me undo that, sorry. Okay. Then I'm gonna touch the first picture rather, and then put that to here. Wait a minute. Oh, Lord. Up here to the top, you'll see this arrow where you can undo whatever you did. Let me get that picture off of there. I don't know what happened. Okay, let me do it again. Can y'all see my screen? Okay, thank you. I don't know where I'm gonna go there. I can't get it there. Hold on, y'all. There we go. All right. So I've got my pictures that I want. If you see on the first picture, the box is highlighted. These are very easy to do. Pretty much, if I'm gonna touch right in that box, and you see how my keyboard popped up. just touch the box, the areas, whatever it is that you're wanting to edit or do, you just touch those areas. And I'm just gonna put those, whatever you want to put. This could be a flyer for anything. I'm gonna use this and put this in my office. Okay. Let me see something. Hold on. Let me see something. Yeah, there we go. All right. See how easy that was? I simply took the template. I dropped those pictures in there. I just did that date. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That's Millie Mills. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get out of your way. Go chairwoman 2022. Real simple.
Oh, I like it. That's dope. I just like, that's amazing.
Just put that there.
Yes.
You can do anything that you want to. I'm actually gonna, let me see something, y'all.
You did that.
Save image. I'm gonna save it because I'm gonna print it to my home computer right here. And so then it'll go into all of your designs and you can pull it up at any given time. This one is taking a minute to load down, but it'll fall here in all your designs, even your boo-boos. And even if you have like a presentation or you're doing a one-on-one, I'm going to show you something and then I'll be done and open up for Q&As. This is another thing I use for school. And I didn't even realize I was using Canva because it's embedded into my college's content. So say like if you had a one-on-one with somebody, right? And you were doing a presentation, you can do, they have leaflets. This is one I did for patients for safe, laxative use. But you could literally take this same thing, right? Let's talk about Bitcoin, could be the first 3 words. On the side where I have medical stuff, you can put Bitcoins, you can put dollars, you can put whatever. And you can have like 5 key points, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God is literally giving this to me, y'all, as I'm talking about this. I didn't even care for this. You can have a key point board, right? That when you sit down with people, prospects, you can do a quick one-on-one, boom, 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 right? Facts, right? To show them the business. You can formulate it like, it's easy to, to do from home. 2, you can learn in your own time. 3, it doesn't take a lot of money. All you need is your $10, $2 can get you into, digital currency. 4, you don't have to do it alone. Bring 2 friends with you. You know what I'm saying? Now you've hit, you've brought something to your team. And number 5, like we have this community, like a community of whatever. And, the hyperlinks that they can put in there, or even it could be your QRC code can be number 5. How do you get more? Here you are, you can have that there. you can have that text to whatever number on there, and you can keep that card. You can sit down, you can talk to you, do a one-on-one prospect, and then, oh, by the way, no, keep that. I look forward to hearing you, and you're gone. It's nothing to think about and fumble through while you're with them. You have that card right there in your hand.
That's so good.
Yeah, I just thought about that when I did that. But
yeah,
actually,
girl, I'm about to do that. You know what they call this on Clubhouse? Like, well, not on Clubhouse, but on Clubhouse, when you see people, they say they got an ebook in their bio, they got stuff like that. It'd be like 2 pages, like a PDF, like with steps. I don't know if you've seen on Buy Bitcoin Baby, but that's a lot of the handouts or the inside the book. That's what they look like. That's real. That's really, really good. I want to, do one of that for, why cryptocurrency, why now, or why Bitcoin, or, got Bitcoin, why not, or why you should, ask me how, and then like 5 key points. And one of them, they should be things that are going to send people to you, back to you, like you said, your QR code, maybe you're going to have a link to a landing page, on that landing page, you can capture their data. So if they want to find out more, or for the next free webinar or what have you, they put in their information, step 4, are you ready to join my Bitcoin Academy? Not even are you ready? So to start investing today and get the education you need, join my Bitcoin Academy. You might just have a referral link for, the wallets that you get. You can have a referral link where people, they get the wallet through you, crypto.com, whatever you're using, and you'll get a referral fee. So to start investing in crypto today, go to breakbreadwithme.com. That's dope. Let's go. Woo, I'm learning.
Come on, yes. Creative juices flowing.
So one thing that I have in this space that I'm learning is you just got to push yourself. It's not, nobody's going to know that it's not perfect, or that you didn't perfectly line the picture up with that, or that's not really the font you wanted to use, or it's not the appropriate font to say. Nobody's going to know. They're going to look what's catchy, that's eye catchy, and that they get the content that it is that you're trying to get out there. And so I'm just trying to get out of my way and just try to think outside of the box, and just find out how I can be reachable. I am not trying anything, because I'm not lying, that's for sure. But anyway, so that's what I found, even with my experience on the night. I created an event because I knew I would need that flyer, and then vice versa. And then it introduced 3 ladies to my business, so they know what I'm doing. And I talked with them, and they said, hey, let me move some things around. And so I will follow up with them on those dates that they told me that I can count on following up, and bring them aboard. Yep. So if any questions or anything, if not, we will close out the night on our boot camp for business building. Just talk to the people. That's the only thing. Just keep talking, and people will see your enthusiasm about it. And something too, I've had somebody already ask me, are you still doing that coin thing? That's coin scam thing? Yep, I sure am. Absolutely. Because they're looking to what they really want to know is, are you still doing it? So definitely you want to be visible. So
yes, and consistent. That's so good. I love it. Like every single thing, I learned a lot. I mean, that word swag, let me see if it's downloaded right now. I had no idea about word swag. I love it. I'm definitely going to be using that.
yes.
So, it's the automation and the simplicity.
They have story swag too. Yeah, story swag. Yeah.
I love that as well. All of these things are business tools. A lot of these things are free, right? They're available to you. People overcomplicate. People major in the minors, like we were talking about last week. Don't stay stuck in stagnant, in neutral, because you're like what you said. You want something to be so perfect. Like, just do it. You can literally, you know, get what you need from free apps. Maybe you're not at the level where you can get the graphic designer to do this, and this, even though that's so affordable. But all of this goes back to what we were talking about, you know, last week where we started, that you have a business, you know, one of the things you got to do is boss up, pay up, and boss up, show up, and pay up. That pay up is your investment. You're investing in you. You know, this is the front end investment that's going to pay out exponentially on the back end. You know, it's not necessarily going to be a 1-for-1. You know, it could be, you know, a 1-1-1-1, and then all of a sudden there's 100, right? All of the things that you're doing, but you also want to be looking at, okay, how can I work smart and cost effective? You know, how can I minimize my outgoings? You know, being rich is not about how much is coming in, it's how much is also going out. And if more's going out than coming in, you could have 1 million coming in, but if 2 million's going out, then, you know, you stuck, you're still, you know, you're in poverty still, right?
Yeah.
So no, this was dope. This was such a good training. Trin, I don't know if you have any questions as well, anything to ask. I just love how far you've grown in the space, Miss Break Bread. It's amazing.
Yes. It's
I'm
definitely
trying.
amazing. I really appreciate. I mean, I'm so glad I didn't miss this one. Like this was. I
Yes.
mean, wow, it was
Thank
amazing.
you.
Thank you so much, Miss UK and Odia, Miss Break Bread, for this presentation. I love it. I learned so much. I'm gonna actually go in tonight and apply what I learned.
That part,
Get on Canva and make me a flyer.
Yeah.
absolutely.
And so yeah, and I thank you, Odia, for this because it's one thing for us to see Miss UK doing something, but to see somebody actually putting to work what she's been teaching us the whole time is just priceless to me.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
Thank
Actually encouraged me and actually put some fire under me in accountability. So I really appreciate this, and I'm so glad I joined today. Thank you, both of you.
Oh, that's
you.
awesome. You
Thank
know, that's such
you.
a good point, because if you only see one person doing it, then it doesn't look very doable, like always what they do. But if somebody
Yeah.
else can come in and duplicate it, it's like, oh, okay, other people can do this as well. So
Yeah.
no, I love it. Like I said, I'm getting
Yes.
so many nuggets. I want to show you guys something. I don't know if I should do it on the same I'll do it on the same
Oh, you gotta
recording.
stop the record. You're recording.
Yeah, should I do it on a different recording? I want to create a flyer real quick. So let's see.
You can do it on there. You want to do it on there?
Maybe I'll just do it on this, but I don't want it to be
Because
on
it's
very
about a
long.
flyer. It'd be a good example too.
Right, literally, I need to do this right now. So last week we did the class. It was how to use Canva. In fact, let me see, because I put it on you. Let me show you exactly my process. Because sometimes, like what you were saying last week, Miss Break
I'm
Bread,
gonna pull mine up too.
you were asking me some questions about something that you saw me do or post on my story, and because I'm so in the moment, I can't always, say exactly, okay, how I did what I did. So this is what I uploaded today. What is this? This is from last week. So what did I do? I recorded it on Zoom, and this is IBO business training too, because everything that you do on Zoom, you can turn it into content. You can turn it into, YouTube is a YouTube university for tutorials. So if you notice all the way, I know this isn't a YouTube training, we'll do those things another day, but most of the things I put up is how to run your $1 trillion business, how to build this, how thousands of people are making money on Bitcoin, how to make $1 million in 12 months, how to get rich, how to, basically, okay? Because that's what people are searching. So although this training last week was a team training, how to use Canva to make flyers, we work smart here, right? We leverage. So how many people might be looking on YouTube right now for how to use Canva or how to make flyers and things of that nature? So what I need now, I need a cover. So naturally, YouTube will give you free options, I don't know, it's not loading them, I put it up today. It will give me free options, from the actual video, or you can upload a thumbnail. And as you can see, I've uploaded thumbnails before. So look at this, a thumbnail. That's from our rich meeting with Dr. China. That's a template that's already done. So that's the cover. And it just makes it look a lot more neat. Let me show you. So when I go to my channel, and I go to videos, seeing look at that, it just looks a lot more neater, seeing,
Yeah.
a cover on it, you know what I mean?
Man.
Yeah, and the ones that I really, when I do my how-to videos, which I definitely want to get more consistent at doing, I did start to do a template, actually. Maybe I use the ones on here. Maybe I'll use the one on here rather than doing it on Canva, but let's see. So, hey, you know, how to use cryptocurrencies, the strength meter, or what does that even say? Currency strength meter to trade foreign currency. And there's another one. Maybe I should keep them consistent like this. I just remembered I already have a template. And I want to show you how to do it on Canva. So let me just do it on Canva like what I was going to do. Okay, so literally right now, I'm going to create one of those, like a cover for this, and I'm going to do it in less than 5 minutes. So here's the challenge. So stop share. You get to see me literally work. So let's share screen. This is my process screen. And this will take on from last week, what we were doing, where you've got to choose your sizing and everything. So go into Canva. I use Canva on my phone. I noticed Miss Breakbread, you use the desktop version, which is good.
No, I like the phone. I had to actually put it on here because my phone, when I try to share and I move from screen to screen, it cuts everybody off. But I like it better on my phone too.
I like the simplicity on the phone. That's what I like. And all my content is on my phone. Okay, so what am I doing? Remember, we start with what are we designing? Like we start with the shape, okay? What kind of ratio, you know, what size? So this is for a YouTube video. So the presentation, can you see it says presentation? That will probably be the best fit. Okay, look at that shape. That's kind of what a YouTube video looks like. So I'm gonna go for a blank one. I kind of like to do things from scratch. Oh, maybe we could have typed in, let's search some templates. Let's type in YouTube and see if anything comes up. Yeah, but I do like to do them from blank. But we were looking last week at seeing things that were already templated. So this is kind of what people are using for things on YouTube. They're not bad, I suppose. Could I use one of these? Well, let's use this one because this looks a little bit similar to the one that I had just there, right? So let's swap this out for, I need a Canva logo. So we're going to go replace. Remember, every single thing is clickable on Canva. Let me see if I can turn this to the side. Does it work lengthways so you guys can see a bit bigger? No, it doesn't. Okay, so replace. We press it again. Oh, what's happening? Okay, here we go. It's coming. I think I just clicked off it. It's going very, very slow. Don't know why. Okay, cancel that. Here we go. So I want to search photos. I want to search something I don't have in my phone. So just like Miss Bread was showing, that there's libraries of photos that are already in the world. So I'm sure Canva should have a Canva logo. So I'm putting in Canva. Okay, see all the different Canva logos. So maybe I just want it to be very simple, like the actual Canva logo. So let's put Canva logo. And if they haven't got a Canva logo on Canva, I'll go to the internet and find one on, I just want the blue one, like what the app looks like. Okay, so great, perfect example. I told you I'm literally working. This is what I would generally do. So I will just go into Google and type Canva logo, images. Look at all these. So this one is the one that I like. In fact, this one actually. So I'm going to save this one. I'll just save a few, add to photos to see which one fits best. Don't like all the space around that one. I can crop it though. Let's see, those will do. Those will do. So we go back to Canva. So now we want to upload that because that's something we just saved to our phone, right? So I'm going to go to upload media, and your uploaded media, it saves there. So I just did those two. So I'm going to, there we go. Upload them. And now this one, I'm just, okay. So all I'm doing, I want it to kind of be more central so you can see it. So let me see what it looks like with this one, even though I would like this to be cropped considerably. Let's do this. What am I doing? I'm just messing with the size of it. So I want it to fit. I don't want any white space. Let's see, out there. Let me just do it a little bit more over here. Okay. Bit of white space in the top there. Okay, so that says Canva more or less. And I'm very pedantic. So I'd probably mess with this for a long time. But for the sake of time, there we go. Now, I don't know what Hua Jin Ho is, but what we want to know is what was the video called? How to use Canva. And then it was, I think, to edit videos, slides. Let's see. I got it on YouTube right here. Let's check the title. I'll put probably the other bit a little bit smaller. So my channel. How to use Canva to make flyers from your phone. So how to use Canva really big, or maybe I should, and let me do this. So what's that underneath? A presentation by Crystal Larson. So this is what I want to do. I want to move that down there a second. And I want this part, I want it the other way around. So this, I'm going to cut this. So this is just literally me working right now. I just know how I want things to look. And then now I want to paste what I just cut. So I need to insert another text thing. Oh no, actually what I should have done, because I don't know what text and everything they use. I want to go back. I want to duplicate this. I don't need the Canva bit, so I'm gonna ungroup it, and I'm gonna delete this part. Oh, where's the other bit that I wanted? Sorry guys, so let me edit this. Just get rid of this then, like that. Done. And get rid of this at the top. Edit. So sometimes it's a little bit fiddly as well to get the bits that you want. There you go. Get rid of that. Move it up. Move it out of the way so I can get to this part. Move this down. Okay, so how to use Canva. What was the rest of the title? How to use Canva to create.
Add to photos. Wait a minute, hold on.
Make flyers for your phone. I'll just put create flyers from
Recents.
phone.
Okay. Okay.
Wanting to do this quickly. Okay, so there we go. That's what I was doing. And then this is a presentation by Miss Moran UK. So since it's already partly there, Miss Moran UK. And I'm gonna put a picture of myself. Remember what we did last week? I don't like these colors.
I gotta look at that part.
Yeah, I'm gonna add the photo underneath. But first of all, I don't like any of these things. Maybe we'll add some little things, but it's nothing to do with pumpkins. I might add some Bitcoins and stuff. So I'm gonna say that again. How did I get rid of those? I don't like these colors.
Yeah, I don't see it on the bottom. I highlighted the muffin.
You highlighted the muffin?
Yeah.
How did I I got rid of it. I just clicked on them and pressed delete.
Okay, got you.
So let me get some different variation of color here that kind of just goes with that. Let me make the text more visible. Okay. So let's see what it looks like. Blue. Let's do it black. We better black.
Yeah, because I upgraded my account too, but it didn't.
Oh, okay. So you don't. Oh, I see what you're saying. Just change the colors here. Okay, so that's a little bit more in sync.
Oh, use the trash can delete. I got it. Oh, that's easy. Oh.
What happened? Use discovering.
All you do is touch it and then just use the trash can and it deletes it.
Oh yes, to delete. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I was looking for delete. DELET the words. Okay. I got it.
I got you. So I'm gonna use my picture what I use for most.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, I gotta go to the picture. So you say use a picture.
So I'm adding a photo of myself. Yeah. So I pressed the purple add sign at the bottom, which is adding the content. And I'm scrolling through all of the pictures that I have on here uploaded. Mm-hmm. So here I am. Mm-hmm. So first of all, probably don't need my whole body. And remember, we need to get rid of the background. So we go
Yeah.
to effects,
You went
background
to where?
remover.
Effects. I went effects.
Yes, let me do it again.
Okay.
So when I click the picture, you
Uh-huh.
see at the bottom, replace, delete,
Yes.
duplicate, and effects.
Okay.
Then it says background remover. So you
Yes,
click
ma'am.
on that and it will remove the background. So now I need, where should I go? Where should I put myself?
It's still circling. It's coming.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a minute. So I don't know if I really like this, to be honest, but
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Because you got to make yourself fit in us some kind of way.
yeah. But you guys can see the gist, right? So
Look.
whether I'm going to be using this or not,
Let me see. Wait a minute.
wait, I want this to be, I want this to be on 2 lines. Oh gosh, this is so fiddly sometimes. Unnecessarily. Okay, 1 second. I want to move it. I want to make it go on 2 lines. Okay, it's not working. Let's just make it a bit smaller then. Put it over here. Okay. Let's move this so that they can see. This needs to be on top of me. So remember positioning, you can move it forward. So now it's on top of me. And then I don't really like this, something about it.
It's okay.
So I'm gonna jazz it up though, just to see if it will make me like it. I want to be a bit taller, maybe.
So, oh, I put position to back.
I want this. I don't like the way Canva looks. Oopsie daisy. Something about Canva that is irking me as well.
I use a circle. This is how mine turned out.
I keep moving myself. So give me, sorry guys. These are just the small things. Oops, it keeps moving me. Let me just move myself out the way. Let me do this. Let me shrink myself. Let me shrink my big mug down.
Kurt.
Okay, so a lot of this is just fiddling with positioning. So that's better. So where am I now? Is this me? There we go. Little better. Obviously now, actually what I could have done is how to use and take out. Okay, so rewind. I've got a whole new idea. This is literally how I work. Change my mind. So how to use.
That's kind of cute like that over the top. How to use Canva.
Yeah, I'm going to take out, I'm going to make it white. I'm going to take out the word Canva and use Canva for the word Canva. That makes sense. Edit.
Yeah.
Like that. What do you guys think?
Perfect.
Let's bring this and change the color to white.
Color, yeah, color.
Make it bigger. So you see the trial and error?
Yes.
Still don't really like myself, but maybe it's the background. So the background, let's change the background. Oops, I need to be, there you go. So let's replace the background with, let's see, what kind of things can we put back there? Stuff, oops, not me again. Replace. And sometimes, you know, my phone, anyway, so let's do this. Let me look at some of the recent things. We could do Bitcoin, we could do money. Let's see some of the things that I use often. Let's see what money looks like. No. And this white bit, how can I get rid of that white bit? What is that? Oh, it's the actual, that needs cropping. This actual thing's got white on it. Ugh. See, I'm a perfectionist. Can't I crop this? There we go. Let's do crop. So it fills that. And then move it back over here. Make it smaller. Girl. So yeah, you can really spend a lot of time doing little stuff. To be honest, it's only been 10 minutes compared to waiting days. I'm just going to move myself out the way to see what background I like. So I don't like that background. That was just to see. Let's see what the charts look like. So this is, it's still to do with our business. Our business is still crypto. These are some things I've searched in the past. Maybe. Should we see what this looks like? What do you guys think?
Yeah, with the blue and purple.
It looks all right. Hey,
Yeah.
maybe. So I can't say I'm 100% satisfied, but let's just say that's what we're going with to say it's done. Actually, it doesn't look that bad now. Let's save it.
Oh yeah, let me save mine too. You got, yeah.
Trill, what do you
'cause-
think, Trill? I should
Huh.
have put the, what do you think? Let's see what it looks like big.
See.
So I just did a cover. I'm gonna put it on there for now as a placeholder. And then
Okay.
just because we did it together, where is it? Did it not save? My phone's moving slow. Is it because I'm on here? Okay. Where's it gone? You end up with a lot of stuff on your phone and just delete those. Seems like it's struggling. Okay, well, it's on there somewhere. I want to put it up now. Should we save it again? Don't know what a PDF is. Let's just do a PNG. You save things as a JPEG or a PNG. I'm not sure what it. Oh, because it thinks it's an actual presentation. So I had to change the format of it. Oh, yeah, there we
Wow.
go. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
now let me see if I can do
I
it
didn't
on
use
Yeah, it
no
look good.
background on
I like
mine. You
those
can't
colors.
see mine because you're still sharing, but I didn't get a background on mine.
Oh, let me see. Okay, you're gonna show me yours. Okay, let me add it to this.
No, do your.
And then I want to see
From
what
last
you did, and
week.
then
Woohoo!
business building 101 for. Okay, so let me do it on the computer. So I have to email it to myself because some people don't know how do you get it off your phone to the computer. So I just literally send myself an email. Send it to Rich.
Oh, you email it to yourself.
Yeah, Canva design cover. Okay, so you in the waiting room. Let me just let you in. Send that across. Okay, so now I'm going to add it to the YouTube. You guys saw end-to-end process. How long did that take? How long you think that took?
About 15 minutes.
I wanted to do it in 5. It looks, it's
Oh,
actually
I know.
growing
I
on me
didn't
now.
know what the actual time was. I just was saying that. I didn't know if that was.
It's actually growing on me now though. So where the heck is the video? There it is. So wait, let me just go back to that view where it's like content, the studio. Here we go. So I'm editing by pressing the pencil, and then, oh look, it had some cute little ones though I could have used, but anyway, we spent so much time doing the thumbnail. So there it is. I'd saved it to the computer. So now I'm gonna save it as that. And now, if we go to my YouTube channel, in 15 minutes for free, I've now got, can you see that? And then it looks cute. Excuse
Yeah,
me.
it looks nice.
It looks good, right? So that's
Yes.
real. I'll leave it up just because we did it together and it was a Canva class. I'll leave it up there. I'm not going to change it. That's how to use Canva. It's the Canva colors. It's me. We got charts in the background. I could have added a cheeky Bitcoin on there, but it wasn't really about Bitcoin. We got the chart. That's fine. So that's it. So what you want to show us something, Miss Odia? And oh, Trill. So we always have homework for next week. It's fun homework because we just want you to be executing. So let me think, what can we do? I would like to, because I want to do this as well, using word swag, let's create a a quote Maybe it's something you heard on Perfect 10, daily declarations. Like what Miss Great Bread does basically, because you do that so well. Oh, look at yours. That looks dope. So while I was doing that, you were that's girl. That's good.
Wow,
I like
that
it.
is.
I like it. Hey,
Yes.
you do one for word swag and everything. That's good. 10 out of 10. I love it. That's learning. So she did exactly what I did as I was doing it. That's immediate duplication. That shows you guys it's not rocket
Yes.
science. It can definitely be done. So homework for next week, using word swag, which is what Miss Odia just showed us. Let's just do a quote, whatever your favorite quote is. Maybe it's a quote that you're gonna hear this week, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter what the quote is. Just let's make the template on word swag. So that's a challenge for me. I've never used word swag. I've just downloaded it. So I'll also be partaking in this homework, and then we'll come back next week and we'll show each other what we've learned, and we'll take it from there. So that was
Okay, cool. Yes.
I'll
That
do
was
a
cool.
takeaway
Thank
in
you
a
all.
group chat that'll say, it'll show the Word Swag app, and it'll say, look forward to seeing you next week. Bring your Word Swag favorite quote, something
there
like
you
that.
go.
Okay.
Amazing, amazing. Oh my God, this was so dope. Let me stop the recording.